Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Mikey B, Fun and Game Time. Glad to have you here. What we are going to see in today's video is a lesson in going in with your betting strategy with the proper bankroll. You want to make sure that whatever strategy you come in with, you know the betting size, the betting units, and the proper bankroll to bring in. Let's go see how this all works out. Hey guys, welcome back to Monkey B Fun and Game Time channel here, where we are playing our 4 Street Hot Wheels. I've called it several different things strategy, where we're basically playing the 4 hottest streets at 50 cent units here. We started yesterday with $30 and from our free weekly drop that we got from Bet Online. We grew it pretty quickly up to $41, so we made $11 real quick profit. And we are going to try to do the same thing again today. We're only going to go for $10 in profit. And I've already, so it's not a long delay of like 13 minutes was the last video yesterday. Sorry about that, guys. So I've already kind of prepped the table with 19 winning numbers, so we're going to be starting to bet here pretty soon, so we don't have that long delay. Hopefully I should not get a phone call tonight, but if I do, sorry in advance. But I don't think it's pretty late right now. It's 10 o'clock East Coast time where I'm at, so we will be starting here shortly. I hope everyone had a good day today, and let's see if we can win a little bit of cash here, just by putting in the numbers. What I've been putting in is like this system has been looking pretty good, like it's going to be hitting, like it hit pretty well. So let's see if I can get this in here quick enough. Let's see, 1, 10, 22, and 34. 10, 22. We missed. Oh, and session was expired. All right, I had a feeling of that. I've been in there so long, putting in all the history of numbers, that it finally kicked me out. But let's see here. Well, let's see if we would have won or lost. If we were going to be on 1 through 3, 10 through 12, 22 through 24, and 34 through 36. Let's see what it is going to be. Oh, let me change this to the recent. And it was 20. Okay, so it looks like we saved ourselves a little bit there. Let's looks like it's still going to be 1, 10, 22, and 34. So let's get this in here real quick. 1, 10, 22, and 34. Yeah, so today I actually played this at a live casino. Unfortunately, I mean, it actually was doing okay at the beginning. I think it was up about $100, but that's because the table limit was $5, and I did not bring enough bullets with me to play. I think I only bought in for 500, and that went pretty quick. After like I said, it got up about $100, and then I started not hitting the streets, and I didn't have enough to go through the full progression. When you're paying $5 units, it can go pretty darn fast. So, oh, look at that. Right away, we started off with a $4 winner, so we're already up 8 units. We're only trying to get to, another $10 here. So let's rebet that same. Looks like we're still in the same streets. That is the hot one. So nice way to start the progression there. Not too bad. So let's see where we can get here. Like I say, I'm playing the 4 hottest streets. I am plugging numbers into a program I've written, and it's coming up and telling me the 4 most recent you would bet if you were playing the 4 recent. It'd also tell me which are the 4 hottest streets that have come up in the. Right now we have 20 numbers entered in, and then it also has. I also have a little thing down there that's keeping an eye on the dozens, and I'm waiting for when 12 dozens, when one of the dozens missed 12 times, it will alert me and say, hey, this doesn't has been not out for a while, so you may want to start betting it. Now, I've done that, and I've gotten beaten up. What I've done before is actually I was starting around 10 or even 7 or 8, and that thing has gone out like to 19, 20 numbers of not hitting a dozen and just get killed. So I kind of stay away from it. And I kind of saw, I'm in a Discord channel with other roulette players, and I actually saw one person comment, I think it was 365 roulette. He actually said that, maybe wait for 12 and play it, but don't go past 4 or 5 progressions. If you do, just bail. And I kind of like that idea. If you don't get it after the 5th progression, if it goes 17 straight, he's seen it where he said, I think it was in the 30s that 30 misses. So I don't want to stick around for that and lose my bankroll for that. And look at that. There we go. We got another win right there. And let's see, we were on the 2nd progression, so we netted $2 out on that bad boy. But we, as you can see, we are at 47 right now. So we only needed, we get one more hit here, we will be at 51. So yeah, if we can get one more hit here, we're at 45.03. So if we get $6, well, actually we will get paid. We're actually going to be 12 here, right? Or no, it's 6. I keep forgetting. I think I'm betting dollars, so it will be 6. So it will be $51, and boom, we'll have our $10 profit within what, 3-4 spins. So that won't be bad at all, and I am not going to press my luck. If we can get this pretty quickly, I am going to be happy with, go in, get my profit, and get the heck out. So let's see, that was a miss. So let's go ahead, and we're going to rebet the same ones. So now if we win, we're going to be a couple bucks short. So we actually need to hit 2 more times to be in that $10 profit, but fingers crossed we can get there. And like I'm looking at the stats right now, and the 4 streets I'm playing are, let's see, 30, 51, 59%, or 60, actually 60% of the winning numbers in the last 23 have been from the streets I'm playing. So it seems like you're getting a pretty good advantage here with the stats saying 63% of the wins are coming from these 4 streets. So bet those 4 streets, and as time goes on, the streets will get cool, and you won't you'll miss and things like that. So you might be playing on the streets over time, but while they're still hot, you might as well play. So we missed 2 in a row, so we're actually going to bet and double on this progression. And if we miss again, we're just going to bet and keep it the dollar. Unit here, play 2x or 50-cent unit. With the progression that I play, it's a little cautious. So that, yeah, if it does hit on this 4th progression, we are just going to push, and we're going to get our money back from the first, from the 3 losses plus the 4th progression that we played. But like I was saying in the other video, getting a push is better than a loss, and you just basically live for another day. I'd rather do that than increase my bet or increase the amount I'm betting each time. So yeah, all right, 19. So we missed there, so we're just going to rebet. We're just going to rebet the same bet. Now if we miss here, we will bet and double again, and then if we do hit on the next one, we'll actually get our $4 profit we were originally going for. One thing I've been thinking about this system is, where is the stopping point of the progression? I mean, you can take it all the way out to 26 bucks a number, and I've done that, and then on the few occasions that this system is lost, I think I even went as high as 45 and it lost, and by then I think you're down to like $190 some for that betting session. So I'm like, kind of thinking back to what 365 said, it seems like it's okay to give up, right? It's okay to throw in a towel with a smaller loss and then come back around and bet it again. So I was actually thinking about that. But look at that, we don't have to worry about it. That's what I like about this system so much. Within a few numbers, and if you're playing the hot ones, you're going to hit those. So boom, we broke even. It wasn't. Whoops, I'm jabbering and I'm not paying attention. No, 4-6 was right. Come on. I think I'm going to mess up. I'm going to miss this one. Let's see if we can do this. Come on. Oh, shoot. I missed. Well, if 34 is a back-to-back win, we're going to be happy. But if it's 35 or 36, we're not going to be happy. So you can see that I was playing I kind of got confused. I was playing a different, wasn't I playing a different tree, or was I? Oh yeah, I was playing 1-3, and then it switched. Oh man, I got to pay closer attention there on what it did. But like I say, if it's a back-to-back 34, I will be happy. But what did he hit? He hit 36. Oh no, 26. Okay, I can't. Okay, not bad, not bad. All right, so he hit 26. So let's get this bet in right this time. So we're going to do 4. We're going to do this 10th street. We're going to do 22 and the 34th street. There we go. Yeah. All right. So if we hit here, we're still going to need those 2 wins since we pushed last time. But like I was saying before I did hit, I was thinking of maybe I should stop the progression after I bet, like where I'm betting, maybe 6x unit size or the 9x. So I'd like a 50 cents. The next after this progression, it goes. You've got 1 unit, then another 1 unit, then a 2 unit, 2 unit. Then 4 unit, 6 unit, 9 units. So at 50 cents, you're betting 4.50. But here we go. We got that win. Another $4 profit. And now all we need, we are so close. We are 49. We just need to hit this one, and we are done. But like I was saying, it may be worth throwing in the towel after, at 50 cents. You bet size, maybe playing 450, which would be the 9 bet unit. And when you're playing that, that's an $18 bet. And just like throw in the towel, because if you can win 3 times, you'll get $18 back. But of course, that's including your bet. So if you win 4 times, you'll get all your bet plus what you were betting. You'll be ahead. So it may be worth it to throw in the towel and reset, wait for one of the hot numbers to hit again, and then get back on it, because it could be a time where, I've seen the hot numbers start missing, and then all of a sudden they start up again. So it's like I've seen them where they've gone, 7, 8, 9. All the hot numbers have been, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus spins from hitting. Like currently right now, the 10 to 12 street hasn't hit for 12 spins. So while it was hot, 12 spins ago, right now it hasn't hit 12 times. It has come out 4 times in the last 29 spins, which is still a pretty good percentage. It's a 13%, 13.79% of the time this bad boy's come out. But it's been a while. So I've seen that, and so maybe worthwhile holding off, wait for the hot numbers to start coming up again, and jump back in. But we'll see. It's just a thought I've had. I may run it through. I have written different scripts to analyze the entire bet sequence and analyze everything. So I may add that to the script to see what would happen if we stopped at the 9 unit progression, and then let me bet and double, and then wait for a hot number to hit, and then play again. So it's something to analyze, and maybe it might be a good practice. But we'll see. Let's see if we can hit this one. That'll be $12. That'll put us at 53, and we'll be in our $10 profit. We are at 30 spins right now. We started betting at 19, so we've played 11 spins. We're right back to even, but if we can hit this one, we're actually going to get our $10 roll and be actually a little bit ahead. So let's hope we can get there. Like I say in the comments, let me know what your thoughts are on, well, he's liking that 26. Let me know what your thoughts are on this system. If you have any ideas or thoughts or tweaks that you think, feel free to put them in the comments section below, and let me know what you're thinking. Like I say, I kind of like this betting progression and strategy. It's not aggressive. You lose once or twice, or even here 3 times. I'm not having to triple up to regain, and then when you do hit, you're actually getting more than what you bet back. Unlike some other strategies of playing 9 streets or 2 or 5 double streets, you can go down a rabbit hole pretty fast playing that. I mean, trust me, I've been down a rabbit hole playing this too. No system is perfect, none. I mean, sometimes you got to jump around and play different systems too. It's kind of funny. I'm looking at the stats right here, and had I played the oh man, we missed it. Had I been playing the recent streets, right now I would be at $60.53 in my account. So it's right now outperforming the other system of the hot strategies. If we were playing the most recent 4, we actually would be doing a little bit better. And I've seen that happen. And then I've seen it turn really hard and go the other way. And it's usually right when I jump in and I'm betting the other way. And I'm like, oh crap. Now, I think with the bankroll that I started with, I don't think it'll be in my best interest to jump to $4 a street, because that's going to be a $16 bet, and that's going to hit pretty hard. Let's see, what number was that? 21. Damn, we just missed. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, well, let's see. Oh, actually, next progression is 3. So I think I'm going to do that. We'll go up to 3 because it's right 6x. So we're only at $12. So we're going to do the 3. So let's rebet. Let's double, and then let's add 1 on each. If we miss this, this one, we are going to wait until the hot numbers come up, because right now the 4 streets we're betting, the last time they've won is either 5 spins ago, 7 spins ago, 9 spins ago, or 16 spins ago. So right now the 4 hottest streets, or what were hot, are now pretty darn ice cold. So it may be worth pulling back. And yeah, now I'm looking, if I was playing the most recent, or not the most, yeah, the 4 most recent streets, I would be at a $67 profit right now. So I mean, that's profit, but $67 balance. So yeah, this session is not going the way it started really good, and then 27. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna sit out. I'm gonna wait until the hot numbers start to come up again. We're gonna wait. So we are down right now 24 from where we started. And yeah, if you look at that, the most recent 4 hit, and maybe that's something I might do, is I might just switch to the most recent and start, playing those now. Some days the strategy, doesn't work. I mean, like I say, no strategy is, bulletproof. No strategy is 100%. How you bet, and I know others may disagree on strategies that are always 100% or work well, but no strategy is bulletproof. And I guess it does depend what your bankroll is. I mean, if your bankroll is, enough where you can hit, yeah, and look at that, the 12 hit. Had I gone one more betting progression, we would have nailed it. But I didn't actually have enough to bet it. It would have wanted $18, and it didn't hit. So I think what I'm going to do now is let's go ahead and let's bet. Let's see if we can regain. I'm going to hop back in and we are going to live test my theory. Oh crap, undo, and I missed it. We are going to test my theory. We're going to live test it if we jump back in when a hot number starts hitting. But unfortunately, I missed the 34th Street. And let's see if we are lucky or unlucky. Yeah, it started off really good. We were so close to getting our $10 profit. We were one win away from having that happen. Oh, see that 12 back to back. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. See, when the hot numbers start hitting, they, like I was mentioning, they seem to start coming back. So let's rebet. Let's get that 34 on there. Let's see if these hot numbers start coming back to life. So I guess I saved myself 50 cents by missing that. I actually got 50-cent profit there. So we need a few more hits. We need about, what, 5 more hits. That would be 20. That would be 39. So, we need a little more than that, don't we? We need quite a bit, right? 5 more hits would be $30 in profit, but I mean in pay, but we're betting the $2. So to make the money, yeah, we need a little bit more than that. Hopefully our hot numbers start hitting again. 34, yep, look at that point. They went out for lunch for a little bit, but now they're coming back. So we were at 25. Let's rebet these bad boys again. So yeah, with the bankroll short, I wouldn't have been able to make the $18 bet. I would have been close. It would have been 17, but it would have been out. I would have been down to 0 had it missed. There's no guarantee it was going to hit, but it did. So I guess if betting the progression up to 9 might be the sweet spot, and that's because on that time it was the 9th one and it hit. We would have been back up to even plus. We would have gotten all our money that we bet back, plus we would have had our $4 profit we were going for. So yeah, you can't go sometimes in on a progression. Boy, they really like that 26, don't they? They have been hitting that 26 like it's nobody's business. How many times? And yet that was in the last 4 streets, wasn't it? Yep. And it was man, the last 4 streets now says we should be at $75. And had I bet actually both systems are exactly at 75.53 in Bankroll. I mean that, and it's saying that because it's assuming I bet the 450 A Street when it hit. So if I would have been up and doing quite nicely at this point. So bad mistake. But when you're playing on a short bankroll, that's kind of what happens. And yeah, I think it's sometimes not good to try to play with a short bankroll. And that came out today, when I played live and not having enough bankroll and enough to go through the progression. There's 27. That's yeah, those hot streets are doing good. I am so tempted to switch to the hot streets. You know what, guys? We're gonna do it. We're gonna switch to the most recent instead of the hot. So we're switching up. We are switching up. And actually, I'm looking here and I made a mistake because it wanted me to bet 25 to 27 last. It was the recent, it was a hot street. You can see how other people are recording roulette and they're talking and they're trying to, entertain at the same time you are betting. You lose focus and can make mistakes, and I actually made a mistake there. I should have won again there because 25 to 27 was in the hot, and it hit so many times. So we are switching to the hot. Yeah. Okay, well that was in the we're switching to the recent, but that was also in our hot street, so it doesn't really matter. But you know what, we're going to rebet. I'm going to stick with the most recent 4 since that one like I say, they're both even. Right now, I'm looking at the totals, and they're saying no matter what strategy you played, whether it's the four most recent or the hottest four streets, you would be at the exact same bankroll here. So interesting. Now, the hot streets did hit 14 times, and the most recent hit 13 times. So it is one less win, but one must have been at a tie, and the other one would have been at a win. Let's see, where did we land here? 32. Okay. So missed on everything. Would have missed everything, but now we're going to go 10, 25, 31, 10, 25, 31, 34. We're going to stick with the most recent and see how that goes. Now, when I played this at the casino, of course, live, you I couldn't have my phone out and plugging these things into the app I wrote, because they don't allow you to have any electronic device at the table. But what I did was actually printed a sheet that I could mark while I was there, and it did the same thing. It was kind of filling out how far along each of the streets had come up, so I could kind of look across easily and see, okay, here are the four hottest streets because they came up the most. So I was able to do it with a manual way, and that still worked. All right, so we're going to go 10, 19, 25, and 31. So the hot streets were 10, 22, 25, and 34. So two of the streets in the hot are also in the recent. So, it's pretty good. And we're about even to where we jumped in playing again, because we were at $17 when we jumped back in. Now we're at 19. So we're still doing good. Oh shoot! See, I'm talking. I should have been betting $1 this round because I lost 2. So if we win this one, we're actually just going to break even. But I will bet and double if we lose. Let's see if we can't get ourselves a winner here. And it was 5, so that was a loser. So we are going to play 4 to 6 and 10 to 12, 19 to 21 for $1, since that's what it says to do, and then 31 to 33. So we're now on a $4 bet. If we get this, we will be getting $12 back, and that'll put us at 27, which will be very nice if we can get this. So let's hope and keep our fingers crossed, because we are quickly running out of bullets here. Like I say, the money I started with here was my weekly bonus. When I started with $30, got it to 41 yesterday. So it's just fun money here. Just trying to, it was free money. So I'm just trying to see what I can do with it. See if my system, can be lucky and hot, and try to, try to win here. 31, look at that, there we go. See, playing the recent was actually better than playing the hot, because it actually won. All right, so it's going to be 4 the same streets because it was a winner. So we're going to do 4, 10, 19, and 31, but we're going to go back to our 50-cent unit because we won. So that put us up to 27. That was nice. So we're going to be here after our bet 25. If we can get a hit here, we'll be back up to 31. We'll be almost back up to the free money they gave us plus $1. Let's try to get a win here, and let's try to get back at least. I think if we can get back to even from where we started today, I think I'll call it a session and say, okay, we'll take an even day and a push, and we'll try again tomorrow and see if we can't get a look. All we needed was one last spin when we were at $49, and we would have been right on it. That would have been like perfect. All right, 35. Well, that time it was the hot, so we would have caught up and won right there. But you know, it is what it is. We're gonna go and keep with our most recent, since that seems to be doing okay. They're both doing actually pretty good. Both are close to the same bankroll. Well, and actually, well, the hot system is now ahead by $6. So if we miss here and when we go up, we might switch over back to the hot because it looks like. But you know, the 22 to 24 is one of the ones that are in the hot range, and that one hasn't come up in 17 spins. So three of them have been in in the most recent, either the last spin, 5 spins, or 6. So we'll see. See if we can't get a winner here. Keep this going. What was that? 7? Yeah. We missed it, but that wasn't on the board for anything. So we're going to go 4 to 6 for $1, 7 to 9 for $1, 31 and 34 for $1. Those are the four most recent. I'm going to stick with the four most recent for right now. It takes a little work to play this system. It isn't one where you can just, you know, blindly bet things. It does take some work, even, and if you're going to do it live, it's going to take a little work. But I think betting with, you know, a little bit of knowledge of things that are happening and not just randomly picking some streets or randomly picking some numbers, I think it gives you a little bit of an advantage. And any advantage is a good advantage in my opinion. I know the wheel has no memory and all of that stuff, but it sure does seem like things, you know, numbers repeat, streets repeat, certain dozens get hot, certain, you know, columns get hot. So if you're riding those hot streaks, then you're going to do all right. So this is going to hurt if we do not win here because we're down to 15, and I don't think, yeah, if we don't get a win here, is going to hurt. So because I think our next bet is going to be at $2, which is 8, and that's going to put us pretty much on. What was that, 14? Was it, or no? It was 34. Boy, I can't see, but we got to win. All right, that's good. That is very good. All right, so let's go back and, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to flip back and do the hot streets because that seems to be now doing pretty good. If I'm looking, that is up $8 on the overall bankroll. It is currently now pulling ahead of the recent strategy. So we're going to flip back to the hot strategies, and we are going to, hopefully this will continue. But boy, it's funny, the 22 to 24 is now 20 spins since the last time that one is coming out, and it was so hot it had come up 6 times, currently out of 48 spins. So where are we at? What is that again? Okay, that time is 14. So that time is a loser. All right, so we're just going to rebet those same streets. So we're hanging on by a thread. We're 25. We're going to be down to 23 after this bet goes in. And if we can hit, we'll be at 29, which won't be bad. Only $12 down from where we started. Or actually, $12 down from yesterday. If we get there, it'll be $2 down from where we started today, which, you know, if we get hot here and we get some wins, we might be able to crawl back out of our losses here. See if what we can do here. Let's try to get a win, guys. We need a win. Let's see, where did it land? It landed 17. So, all right. So now we're gonna go at a buck now, which we can do that. We are still, we're still got some money here. We still got some bullets. We can do the dollar here. We can do another dollar. That'll put us right back down to that 15. And then we just need to try to get a win here, because then we can be at $31 here. So let's try to get that win. I think I miscalculated when I said last time we would be at 29. We would have actually, oh no, that's right, because we lost. That was right. This will put us back up to the original $4 that we were going for when we started the betting progression. So this will be, if we can get this one, we'll be at 31. We'll be at where we were yesterday and only $10 off of where we started today. So let's hit some hot numbers here. Come on now. I do not like the way that ball was spinning around, but was that 34? I think it was. Oh, 24, but still a winner. All right, there we go. That's what we got. 24. All right, so now we're at 31, so we're going to go back to 10. Okay, now so the winning number, so the numbers now are 10, 22, 25, and 34 to 36. So it must have changed when I did not notice when did it change? Must have missed it in one of those times that we were playing, and I've been playing the wrong numbers there for a while. Whoops. Okay, well, we got the right ones now. 10, 22, 25, and 34 are the streets we're playing. Wow, that was the one that was like 20-some spins. That was the street that was 20-some spins before hitting, so it finally hit. Maybe it will turn hot here. See if we can't get a back-to-back win would be nice. We could be at $35 and halfway back up to even. If we can get it, oh, 8. All right, so we got ourselves a little loss there, but that's no big deal. We are going to rebet the 10, 22, 25, and 34. Yeah. Okay, we're slowly crawling our way up, slowly crawling our way back up. It's funny, the 4 streets that we are playing though now, 2 of the streets, the 10 through 12 and the 25 to 27, haven't come out within 12 and 13 spins. So we need, we'd like to see those guys come back to being hot. Yeah, so I did make a couple of mistakes. One was not having enough bullets and playing it when it got to the 450 bet. Had I played that, it would have been actually, this system would have worked. We would have been, had our $10 profit, and we would have been done. But we didn't, and that's the way it was. All right, so now we're going back to 4 is now back into the hot seat. So 4, 10, 22, and 34, 36. And then the one time when the street changed and I didn't notice, that was another win that would have put us over, and we would have been up. So yeah, I gotta be more careful, and I gotta pay more attention while I'm streaming and chatting and doing that kind of stuff, because getting distracted did cost me there. And like I say, not having enough bullets early on. Had I bet it, had I went all in, we would have rebounded and we would have been okay, and the system would have worked the way it was supposed to. So lesson learned there, but we're going to see if we can't get out of this hole and see if we can't get to where we can get up to our profit, and that is a 1. So missed there. We're still okay. $4 bet here is going to put us down to 19. We get this, we'll be back up to our 31 where we were at the beginning of the progression. Yeah, right now the most recent strategy is way down. It's still up overall, but it is down. And if it misses here, it's going to be in a hurting. Um, the most recent it's saying is 1 to 3, 4 to 6, 7 to 9, 22 to 24. So let's see how unlucky or lucky I am by not playing those and still continuing with the hot numbers. Come on, you can do it. I know you can. Let's see where we land, and that looks like a 8. So we missed, and yep. So 7 to 9, that would have hit. I tell you, it's gambling, right? It is gambling. Well, we are going to rebet. We're going to double, and we're going to be down to $11 if we lose. If we win, we will have $24, and that will be we'll be up to $35. So we get this win, we will be back up to 35, and we'll be back in business. We get the loss. I think I'm just going to end the video here, and yeah, we'll switch back over to stake, because by tomorrow I'm going to have $6.40 in there, and we can do the 10 cent. We can do the same strategy with 10 cents, and yeah, that'll start with a lot more ammunition, and we can play the system the right way. So we can play it with, and we could have played that extra progression and been okay. Yeah, so right now it's saying to bet 3 on each of these streets. So you know what? I said I was going to stop, but you know what? We're just going to go all in. We're just going to go all in, and we will be done with this site, and we will be done with this. Okay, we can only go to 11.50. We can only go right there. So we're down to 3 cents. We're either going to get our money back, we're going to have something here, or we are going to call it a day, and we'll try again tomorrow, and we'll move over to stake. We'll play the 10 cents and see if we can't get this system work. This is one of the few times and I say it didn't work, but it would have worked had I just had enough bullets and bet the progression. Yep. Well, guys, sorry we did not do it today. It just shows, though, that you need to make sure you go in with a strategy with the right amount of bankroll, so that you're able to sustain the system and play it out the whole way, and we would have won. We would have been okay. So right now, ran out of money, right? And so let's see, we'll put in, and let's see. So we would have played 4 streets, 4, 10, 22, and 34. Let's see what would have happened had we had enough ammunition, had enough bankroll to actually play the next progression. At the 450 would have been 9 units, just like last time where we stopped, and see if it would have hit. And what came up was 9. So no, we would have missed on our hot streets, but I tell you what, the recent streets just won again, because 7 to 9 was in there, and now it is definitely a lot higher than what the hot streets were. Now the next progression would have been for us to play 13 units, which would have been $6.50 on each street. So, and right now it's saying to play 7 to 9, 10 to 12, 22 to 34, 24, and 34 to 36. We'll see one more spin here and see if it would have been would have hit. If not, then we know, yeah, not our night. We will try again tomorrow, and we'll try a different site tomorrow, and we'll have enough ammunition to play. So that was 23, and yeah, that would have hit. That was between the 22 to 24. So yeah, it's all about ammunition. It's all about your bankroll. That would have hit. We would have hit for $78 had we paid the $6.50, and that would have put us right now. It's saying our profit. Had we played the system right, we would have $97.53 in our account. So the mistakes we made, not having enough bankroll, is what hurt us. And yeah, I mean, on paper, which unfortunately is not real money, on paper the system worked exactly as it should have. But it is what it is. We learned a lesson today. Don't go in. You cannot go into this bankroll with a short. I mean, this system with a short bankroll. So we will try again tomorrow. And I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for taking your time and watching this video. And leave your comments below. Interested in reading what you all think. And have a good rest of your Friday evening. Thanks a lot, guys. You take care. See you in the next video.